Here.
Mayor?
Here.
We have 5 present.
Would everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the minutes of a regular meeting of the council in the city of Ottawa, Illinois, held on Tuesday, March 21st, 2023, be approved as recorded in the permanent files of the city clerk.
Is there a second? Second. Commissioner Pearson, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut?
Aye.
Gainier?
Aye.
Pearson? Aye. Less?
Aye.
Mayor?
Aye. Would anyone like to appear before the council tonight? All right. First thing I'm going to do is I'll do the presentation of the state of the city. This is an abbreviated report. So each year, the mayor is required to make a public report to the city council regarding the finances and improvements that have been made the prior year. The report is then used as a guide for the upcoming budget appropriations. The full report is available on the city's website, and I'll go over an abbreviated version of the highlights from this year's report. The city of Ottawa has 18,749 residents according to the recent census and operates under the commission form of government, where each of the 4 commissioners and the mayor have a department that they are in charge of. We operate on an annual budget that runs from May 1st to April 30th each year. Construction is underway for the $27 million YMCA project, which should spur additional development in the waterfront area. Plans are also in place to construct river pylon structures for large cruise ships to tie off at Allen Park. And riverfront improvements were also made by the city to accommodate the St. Genevieve riverboat that is now providing scenic cruises along the Illinois River, and additional landscaping is being planned for this spring. Surf Air Wireless is mobilizing materials and equipment and should be starting the installation of high-speed iFiber internet this spring, starting on the south side. And Donna, I apologize, I completely forgot to. So in city finances, the city's general corporate fund is operating with a balanced budget. Tax revenues for the current budget ending April 30th, 2023 are projected to comprise 79.5% of the total general fund revenues. This is consistent with prior years. Total budgeted general fund revenues for fiscal year 2023 are $19.7 million, which is an increase from 2022, which was projected at 18.2. The city has consistently funded each of its employee pension fund obligations by the actuarially recommended amounts. And the city's debt is below the statutory allowed maximum of 8.625% of the value of the taxable property within its limits. Under economic development, Fuji Titanium has opened its doors at the former International Titanium Powder site and is currently producing magnesium powder. The intent is to also produce titanium powder in a couple of years, which will make it the only titanium powder producer in the United States. We are meeting with potential downstream users of their product to hopefully locate them in the industrial park. Lots Trucking has expanded, now has over 100 employees. Seagan America has expanded their production capability and now employs over 400 people. Ottawa Plant Food constructed a new cold storage warehouse. In the downtown area, the Times building has been remodeled and now houses Tangled Roots offices as well as the Times newspaper. Court Street was improved with a widened sidewalk area to accommodate outdoor dining and festivals. 2 buildings on Court Street have sold since the improvements were made, and the new owners intend to invest in improvements to their new properties. Several downtown buildings have been purchased by new investors and are in various stages of renovation. For fiscal year 2022, the city received just under $5 million in grants, including a brownfields assessment grant, water main replacement, housing rehab, OSLOD grant for Allen Park, the RISE grant to study downtown residential, the waterfront amphitheater, and a tree planting grant. The Ottawa Fire Department responded to 4,121 emergency responses. Requests for EMS-related calls rose to a record high 3,443 calls for service. It was also a tragic year for the fire casualties, with 3 civilian fire deaths in 2022. The Ottawa Police Department has continued to maintain its long-time standing as one of the most professional and progressive law enforcement agencies in the area. The Ottawa Police Department in 2022 handled 17,619 squad car calls for service, and Ottawa Central Dispatch handled a total of 11,765 911 emergency calls and 48,297 administrative calls. Under the Public Works Administration, we resurfaced 25 blocks of streets, 27 alleys, reconstructed and landscaped east side of Court Street, widened the south side of Madison Street at the courthouse for diagonal parking, resurfaced Allen Park's entrance road and west parking lots for a total investment of $2,076,000. The 2023 water main replacements that are projected include East Joliet Street from Scott Street to Post Street, Illinois Route 23 from Dollar General to McKinley Road, Fern Street from Ottawa Avenue to Cactus Street, at a cost of $1.5 million. The project's expected to be completed by August of 23. The wastewater and CSO constructed an Illinois River crossing lift station. This work includes the construction of a new sanitary lift station and demolition of the existing lift station, which is located in the floodplain. The project cost $3.7 million, and the completion date is estimated for early summer of 2023. Under the EPA required combined sewer overflow reductions, approximate cost of $12 million. We had citywide sanitary sewer lining and sewer separation at 3rd and 4th Avenue that should be completed this summer. Parks projects that we completed last year were the East Side Park basketball court, Allen Park seawall repairs, recondition of the Fox River boat docks, Thornton Park splash pad and playground equipment, and Dayton Bluffs preserve improvements for a total cost of $940,000. Under the Ottawa Building Department, we had residential construction last year totaling $9.9 million and commercial construction of $38 million. Under our ordinance report, January through December, we did 1,245 total inspections, including 673 nuisance inspections. For events planned for this year, there are a large number of events that are included on the full report, but I'm just going to go through a few. This Saturday, there'll be an Easter egg hunt at Washington Park, Jordan Block, and Court Street sidewalks. May 29th will be the Memorial Day ceremonies. June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th will be the Wine Fest. June 17th through August 26th, every Saturday will be music in the park at Washington Park. September 22nd to the 24th will be the Camporee, the 50th anniversary of the W.D. Boyce Council of the Boy Scouts. October 7th will be the Smoketoberfest at the Jordan Block. November 3rd and 4th will be the Veterans Honor Guard Vigil. November 11th will be the Veterans Day ceremony at Washington Park. And November 24th will be the Festival of Lights Parade and fireworks, along with the start of the Kris Kringle markets. North Central Area Transit, NCAT provides demand response door-to-door public bus transportation for the County of LaSalle Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. All NCAT vehicles are lift equipped, making the fleet of 31 buses and vans ADA accessible. NCAT is on trend to provide over 65,000 rides this year, and NCAT currently provides rides to Peoria twice a month and to Morris regularly. So in closing, the goals for next year are to complete the construction on the new YMCA. We have been awarded a grant to construct an outdoor music venue on the former Central School site, and we should begin the design phase of that project this summer. We're also going to improve the landscaping near the St. Genevieve docks. In Allen Park, we received an OSLOD grant and will improve the recreation areas and the playground. We're partnering with IDNR and Village of Utica to rebuild and maintain the I&M Canal towpath between Ottawa and Utica. Nell's Woodlands should be completed this summer and open to the public. We're going to work on another project with the Conservation Foundation for expansion at Harper's Farm, including a wetlands restoration. We'll have the grand opening of a new swimming pool, which is estimated to cost $6.7 million. We're continuing with the permit phase and design of a second wastewater treatment plant on the east side of town. We're starting the construction of raising the Green Street out of the floodplain. Working with the Port District and Illinois Rail to relocate the switchyard and eliminate train blockages of Columbus and Champlain streets. We intend to work with the Scouting Museum to design and expand their facility. Work with the PADS group to build a new shelter. Work with the Community Food Basket to expand its facility. And to work with Dr. Sarah Scruggs and the Aruka Institute to provide a safe space for those suffering from mental health or substance issues. And then finally, to work with Coogee Titanium to locate downstream users of their product in the industrial park. I want to thank the staff at the city for putting together reports for each one of their departments. And as I said, the complete report is available on the website. Thank you for your patience and your attention. So with that, we'll go to Commissioner Eichelkraut's agenda.
Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the biweekly salary payroll of March 31st, 2023 in the amount of $497,658.32 be approved and warrants issued.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Gainier, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor. Moved by Commissioner Eichelkraut that the bi-monthly expense report dated April 4th, 2023, showing expenses in the amount of $2,496,094.38 be approved and warrants issued.
Is there a second? Commissioner Pearson, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Do you have anything else tonight, Commissioner Eichelkraut?
I don't, sir.
We'll move to Commissioner Gainier's agenda.
Moved by Commissioner Gainier that the estimate received from Lane Christensen Company in the estimated amount of $175,530 for repairs to well number 10 be approved and paid for from the water fund.
Is there a second? Commissioner Pearson, any discussion on this?
This is a very rough estimate. It could go up or could go down depending on what they find when they actually get in there. But hopefully this is it.
Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Gainier that the quote received from Rod Baker Ford in the amount of $82,353.26 to purchase the 2023 Ford F-450 commercial cutaway van for use by the Ottawa Water Department be accepted, approved, and paid for from the water fund.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Eichelkraut, any discussion?
Just that this was in the budget. We didn't think we were going to find one, but then we ended up finding one, so we're going to get it.
Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson.
Aye.
Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Do you have anything else, Commissioner Gainier?
Nothing this evening.
We'll move to Commissioner Pearson's agenda.
Moved by Commissioner Pearson that a resolution authorizing the execution of a proposal for structural engineering services by Chamlin and Associates Incorporated regarding the Main Street Bridge repairs, which has been on file for public inspection since March 21st, 2023, be adopted.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Pearson that a resolution requesting permission from the Illinois Department of Transportation to temporarily close LaSalle Street southbound from Washington Street to Center Street, the westbound lane of Route 23 from Main Street to Route 71, and the westbound lane of Route 71 from Route 23 to Foss Road on Saturday, May 13th, 2023, from approximately 5:30 a.m. until 9 o'clock a.m. and 5:30 a.m. until 2 o'clock p.m. for the 2023 Run Star Rock Country Marathon be adopted.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Eichelkraut. Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Pearson that a resolution authorizing the execution of proposals between the City of Ottawa and Quality Care Cleaning for cleaning services at city offices, the police and fire station, and the water department be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Do you have anything else tonight, Commissioner Pearson? We'll move to Commissioner Less' agenda.
Moved by Commissioner Less that a resolution authorizing an intergovernmental agreement for participation in the mutual aid box alarm system, which has been on file for public inspection since March 21st, 2023, be adopted.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Eichelkraut. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Commissioner Less that a resolution authorizing the execution of an amendment to the client agreement between the City of Ottawa and Target Solutions Learning LLC, doing business as Vector Solutions, regarding combining invoices for the Ottawa Fire Department, which has been on file for public inspection since March 21st, 2023, be adopted.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Gainier, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
We have the report of the police chief for the month of March. Squad car calls, 1,463. Arrests, 372. Prisoners, 68. Sent to state institutions, 0. Sent to county jail, 4. Sent to juvenile probation, 10. Central dispatch handled 909 911 calls. They also handled 4,389 administrative calls. Moved by Commissioner Less that the report of Police Chief Brennan Wilson for the month of March 2023 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Eichelkraut, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
We have the report of the fire chief for the month of March. Number of bell alarms, 4. Number of still alarms, 11. Activated alarms, 31. Number of medic calls, 256. Mutual aid was at 0. Number of patients, 196. Total calls for March, 302. Structure loss was at $90,000. Contents loss, $15,800. Vehicle loss, $5,000, for a total loss of March of $110,800. Total on residents billed for medical services was 39. Moved by Commissioner Less that the report of Fire Chief Brian Bresner for the month of March 2023 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second? Commissioner Pearson, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Do you have anything else, Commissioner Less?
I do not this evening. Thank you, sir.
We'll move to the mayor's agenda.
We have the report of the registrar for the month of March. There were 44 birth certificates issued and 36 death certificates. Certified copies were issued with fees totaling $2,106. Moved by Mayor Awesome that the report of registrar Shelley L. Monks for the month of March 2023 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Less, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Awesome that the report of the Parking Administration Department showing fines collected of $125 for the month of March 2023 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second? Commissioner Pearson, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
We have the report of the building official for the month of March. There were 15 building permits issued with fees totaling $17,971. Total number of on-site building inspections, 29. There were 3 demolition permits for $75, 7 sign permits for $281, 1 pool permit for $25, 10 fence permits for $500, 3 new businesses registered for $300, 43 general contractor licenses issued for $4,300. There was 23 electrical permits for $925. Total number of on-site electrical inspections, 23. There were no plumbing permits issued, but there were 14 inspections done by the plumbing inspector. Our construction coordinator did 31 inspections, and our code enforcement officer did 83 inspections, for a total of permits and licenses of 105, with fees collected of $24,377. Moved by Mayor Awesome that the reported building official, Matthew W. Stafford, for the month of March 2023 be received and placed on file.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Less, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Aye. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Awesome that an ordinance approving and authorizing a second amendment to the Tax Increment Financing District Redevelopment Agreement between the City of Ottawa, the American Commercial Bank and Trust National Association, the Young Men's Christian Association of Ottawa, Illinois, and Illinois Not-for-Profit Corporation, and the Ottawa YMCA Foundation, which has been on file for public inspection since March 7th, 2023, be passed and approved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Eichelkraut. This ordinance and the following resolution are both tied into some additional funding for the YMCA. And then in return, they're going to perform the maintenance and management for the new swimming pool for the city until 2030. So it's an 8-year agreement. So, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Aye. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Awesome that a resolution authorizing the execution of a lease agreement between the City of Ottawa and the Young Men's Christian Association of Ottawa regarding management and operation of the City of Ottawa pool facilities, which has been on file for public inspection since March 21st, 2023, be adopted.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Gainier, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Awesome that a resolution authorizing execution of a grant agreement between the City of Ottawa and the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity for a housing grant, which has been on file for public inspection since March 21st, 2023, be adopted.
Is there a second? Commissioner Pearson, this is the grant to do the rehabs down on the kind of by the flats between the Fox River and Joliet Street and Columbus Street to the aqueduct. Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Awesome that a resolution authorizing a memorandum of understanding between the City of Ottawa and ASME Local 2819 regarding the removal of the janitor and evidence custodian positions, which has been on file for public inspection since March 21st, 2023, be adopted.
Is there a second? Commissioner Pearson, any discussion? Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Awesome that a resolution authorizing the execution of an addendum to the lease agreement between the City of Ottawa and Chad Lucas, permitting parking, be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Eichelkraut, this is a lease agreement that was tied to the property that Ron Yankee had purchased. Ron's lease agreement required it to be used as a beer garden. Chad Lucas bought the building and acquired the lease. He doesn't want to have a beer garden and wanted to be able to have parking available there. So roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Aye. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Awesome that a resolution authorizing the execution of a lease agreement between the City of Ottawa and Phelan Steel Construction Company for the community garden lease be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second? Second. Commissioner Pearson, we've had this lease with Phelan since 2013, and there was some, the company sold to a group out in Ohio and kind of dropped the ball. We've been using the community garden, and the lease had expired, and so they reached out to us, and we're going to renew the lease and basically, we just pay the real estate taxes and mow the grass, and we're able to provide it to the community. Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Awesome that a resolution authorizing the execution of an agreement for production services between the City of Ottawa and Florid Events LLC for the 2023 Wine Fest be received and placed on file for public inspection.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Gainier? I think this is exactly the same agreement that we had last year, with the exception of they did ask if they could use some of the huts that we typically use at the Kris Kringle events. So there is a fee structure added in, similar to what we did at Christmas time, to add the huts in. Roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Moved by Mayor Awesome that the request for a fundraiser from the Illinois Valley Building Trades Council to hold their annual Dollars Against Diabetes Dad's Day on Saturday, June 17th, 2023, from 8 o'clock a.m. until 12 o'clock p.m. at the intersection of Route 23 and Route 6 be approved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Less, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye. Okay, I've got a proclamation here. This is from LaSalle County Court-appointed Special Advocates. Whereas in federal fiscal year 2021, 3.9 million reports were made to Child Protective Services. And whereas child abuse and neglect is a serious problem affecting every segment of our community, and finding solutions requires input and action from everyone. And whereas our children are our most valuable resources and will shape the future of the city of Ottawa, Illinois. And whereas child abuse can have long-term psychological, emotional, and physical effects that have lasting consequences for victims of abuse. And whereas effective child abuse prevention activities succeed because of the partnerships created between child welfare professionals, education, health, community, and faith-based organizations, businesses, law enforcement agencies, and families. And whereas we acknowledge that we must work together as a community to increase awareness about child abuse and contribute to promote the social and emotional well-being of children and families in a safe, stable, and nurturing environment. And whereas prevention remains the best defense for our children and families, now therefore I, Daniel F. Awesome, who hereby proclaim April 2023 as National Child Abuse Prevention Month in the city of Ottawa, Illinois, and urge all citizens to recognize this month by dedicating ourselves to the task of improving the quality of life for all children and families. Proclaim this 4th day of April 2023.
Moved by Mayor Awesome that a proclamation naming April 2023 as National Child Abuse Prevention Month in the city of Ottawa, Illinois be adopted.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Pearson, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Did you have anything else?
I'm going to give a plug for CASA, though. I mean, it's kind of flies under the radar. It's a great organization. I was made aware of it back when I helped Joe Hattle get elected state's attorney in 2000, but they do a great job. And they actually have a fundraiser coming up on April 16th, a chocolate, what is it? Nothing Sweeter Than a Child. It's a chocolate event at Seneca's. I won't be in town, but I encourage everyone to go have some chocolate. It's a great organization.
I understand they take all the calories and fat out of that chocolate too.
Moved by Mayor Awesome that this regular meeting be adjourned.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Last, roll call, please.
Eichelkraut.
Aye.
Gainier.
Aye.
Pearson. Less.
Aye.
Mayor.
Aye.
Thank you.
All right, good night, everyone.
Good night.